Everything you needed to know, Dad said. You could learn on a farm. He was talking about things my mind, shaped by Bible stories and the adventures of Dick and Jane, could barely comprehend. The value of hard work, self-sufficiency, the life cycle of all things. Well, the life cycle, I did understand that. Things were always being born on farms, and always dying. And as for how they came to be in the first place, that was no great mystery. "They're mating," Dad would explain, when I worried over a bull that seemed to be attacking a helpless heifer. "It's natural," he said, when the pigs went at it, when the white Tom from Mel Wegner's farm visited, and we ended up with litters of white kittens. Nature wasn't just ladybugs and fireflies. It was dirt and decay and sometimes death. To grow up on a farm was to know the smell of manure, to understand that the gawky calves that suckled my fingers would eventually be someone's dinner.
"You're not my mum," Kelsey muttered. Tara's hand stilled on the doorknob. "What did you just say?" "You said parents," Kelsey said, raising her voice. "You're not my mum." "Kelsey, open the door." Kelsey pushed off the bed and marched over to the door, swinging it open. "You heard me," she snapped, glaring at Tara. "You're not my mum, and you can't just butt into my life and tell me what to do." "Is that what you think I'm doing? Butting into your life?" Kelsey nodded, crossing her arms over her chest. "Okay," Tara said. "What if I said your father and I had changed our minds, that we'd decided to let you join your friends outside for the treasure hunt?" Kelsey's eyes widened. "Did you?" "No." "Then we don't have anything to talk about." I lie about my age all the time. I lie so often that I forget how old I really am. I'm serious. I actually have to do the math in my head when someone asks. Not that I tell the truth, but it gives me a baseline from which to fabricate. I lie to everyone, except the federal government and my insurance company, and I'd lie to them if it wasn't a crime. I would lie to my husband, but unfortunately we met before I started subtracting. Why do I lie? It's complicated. It's not that I want to actually be my younger self, as in aimless, confused, angst-ridden, a nail-biting cigarette smoker with a dud of a boyfriend and a job I hate, driving a clunker car and sleeping on 100-count muslin sheets. Muslin. I am not interested in going clubbing, rockin' the funky boho look, or dating a 25-year-old guy. The ache in her shoulders and hand, distant when she was caught up in composing, now pulsed distractingly, vying with the landlady's shrill tone to fragment her concentration. "If you don't deliver the rent tomorrow, you're on the street. Out, I say." The landlady's voice was nearly a shriek. "You've been late one too many times, Mr. Becker. I've a mind to send my sons over tonight to pitch you out." "We will have the money," Papa said, his cane thumping the floorboards for emphasis. "But now you must leave." The fire in the small hearth had burned down to nothing but sullen embers. Clara covered her ears with her chilled hands and hummed under her breath, trying desperately to recapture the music. If she did not finish this piece, they were ruined. "Please, Mrs. Tench," her brother Nicholas spoke, "by tomorrow afternoon you'll have 2 months' rent in hand. You know, we've always managed before." The voices faded, thank goodness.